Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got a 90s blowout on natural hair. Alright y'all, so I'm starting off by blow drying my hair and I'm going to be using the Tymo Air Hype diffuser. This video is sponsored by Tymo, so shout out to them. Y'all know I love their tools. So first, a little about the dryer. The Air Hype is designed for curly hair and it comes with 3 attachments. It has a diffuser, a comb, and a styling nozzle. The cool thing about the diffuser attachment is that it's adjustable, so you can tailor it to each section of your hair. You can lift up the prongs for more body in your roots or drop them down for bounce and body throughout the length of your hair. I don't wear my hair curly anymore. It's just a preference, so I am going to be demonstrating the comb attachment. I was really impressed with this attachment. It got my hair so silky smooth. So it does have 3 speeds and 4 stable low temperatures ranging from a cool shot to 210 degrees Fahrenheit. What I love about the Air Hype is that the air speed is super fast. It dried my hair really quick. I'm talking under 5 minutes, and it was so easy to use. I love how gentle it was on my hair as well. Y'all know I've been using heat on my hair a lot more lately, and I love the comb attachment because it resembles a wide tooth comb, so it's not gonna snag at your hair and pull it and break it off. Usually after blow drying, I have a bunch of broken hair falling out. It's all over my counter, my sink, but after using the Air Hype, I barely had any breakage. So that was really impressive, and I do feel like it was because of the comb attachment. You guys can see it's just gliding through my hair. I think this dryer is perfect for natural hair if you're stretching out your hair for any type of natural styles, especially if you have kinkier hair, or even like me if you want to lengthen your hair out before straightening it, because it got my hair so silky smooth without using high heat. The results were gorgeous. I'm continuously blown away by the quality and efficiency of Tymo's tools, especially their blow dryers. I have a few and I use them religiously. And one of you guys gave me a tip in one of my videos. You said to use lower heat first and then go in with higher heat to avoid frizz, and that's exactly what I did. So I started off using 140, and then once my hair was pretty much dry, I went in with 180. I didn't even have to use 210 to get my hair looking this silky and smooth and blown out. So I feel like this is perfect if you are trying to avoid heat damage, or if you're like me and you already have a significant amount of heat damage, because you really don't need too high of a heat to do this. And honestly, when I first saw the comb attachment, I was kind of nervous. Like, I really didn't think it was gonna get my hair straight and blown out, because I usually use a brush or I use the blow dryer brush and it has a lot more bristles, and I just didn't think something that resembled a wide tooth comb would get my hair blow dried. But I was so impressed and pleasantly surprised with these results, especially because it didn't take me long at all, and I straighten my hair a lot these days, like every couple weeks now, and I really don't have time to like spend 30 minutes blow drying my hair. And my hair did used to take 30 minutes. I know I'm heat trained, but I was so shocked like how fast this got my hair dry, and look how pretty the results are. I can run my fingers through it. It's shiny, it's smooth. I really could have left it like this and did a braid out or something, and you guys can totally do that. Like I said, it's perfect for natural styling, but of course this video is a straightening video, so I am gonna go in with my flat iron because that's just the look that I prefer. But I was so pleased with this tool, so thank you Tymo for sponsoring this video and sending me over the Air Hype. It worked amazing, and if you guys are interested, I will have everything linked down in the description. Alright, so even though this is supposed to look like a blowout, my hair can't be straightened with a blow dryer, so I did use my Babyliss to curl my hair today, and then I'm going to be setting it with rollers to make sure I have that bouncy and voluminous blowout type of look. So I started out with a section in the back. I parted from behind my ear to the middle of the back of my head. I'm doing that on both sides, and I'm gonna take small pieces and go straight into curling. Typically, I would straighten my hair bone straight first and then go in with the flat iron again to curl it, but I found that I don't really need to do that, especially because my hair is heat trained at this point. So I just went straight into curling and just made sure I really took my time and went down my hair really slowly so that it got straight and curled at the same time. To achieve each curl, I'm going to be pulling my iron away from my head, sort of in a 90-degree angle outwards away from my face. And you don't want to complete the spiral, so you just pull the iron straight out from your head, turn it a little bit until you almost get a full rotation like you would if you're just going in and doing a spiral curl on your hair, but you don't go all the way, and then you just go down the length of your hair very slowly. But the important part is to make sure that you're pulling the iron horizontally in a 90-degree angle away from your face. That's going to lift the curl at the root, and it's just going to give you that blowout type of curl and not your traditional spiral curl. So you see my curls are spiraling a little bit, but when I set the rollers, it's gonna fix that. Like, it's not gonna look like this when I take it down, but you just want to make sure that you're not continuously rotating the iron, and that's gonna give you the closest thing to a blowout if you have natural hair and you can't get your hair straight with a blow dryer like me. And then once this section is complete, I just used a self grip roller. I got these from Ulta, and I applied it the same way I made each curl. So I pulled the roller away from my head in a 90-degree angle, and then once I got to the bottom, I just curled it under until it got all the way to my root. And I did use a clip to clip them into place. I placed the clip underneath the roller so that I didn't have any creasing on the top part of my hair. For parting, I honestly don't have a set way to do this because I'm still kind of learning, and I didn't have enough big rollers for what I wanted to do, but I made it work. So basically all of the pieces that I did that aren't the top section of my hair, so basically I'm sectioning out the crown of my head right now, all the ones underneath, I curled the hair to the side away from my face. The ones at the top, I'm curling towards the front like you see me doing here. I'm just pulling it towards the front of my head in the same way. I'm not rotating the iron all the way. I'm literally just pulling it forward, and I had about 3 rollers on the top of my head. And I'm also going to be clipping these into place as well. I had to use a clip because if not, the rollers would have fell out, especially on this part. I had to use smaller rollers because I ran out of the big ones. So I clipped it at the bottom. You guys are gonna see me right here. You clip it underneath so that you don't get a crease on your hair. And also the curlers at the bottom, I did twist them when I got to the root and then rolled them up so they would stay into place a little better. I didn't have to do that for the ones on the top. I just clipped them, used the clip, and they stayed perfectly fine. And the amount of rollers that you guys are gonna use is just gonna depend on how much hair you have. So I wish I could have used less, but I didn't have enough big rollers, like I said, so I had to use about 11 or 12, I think. Like I said, the parting, I'm still learning, so I don't really have like a specific method that I did. Just make sure all of your hair underneath this top crown section is going out to the side, and then all of these are gonna go to the front, and then you curl them back. But like I said, I had 11, so I'm just counting here, and I did end up using 11 rollers, and I did sleep in them. It was kind of hard to put a scarf on, but I have a huge jumbo scarf, so I just lightly placed it on top of the rollers, tied it very lightly because I didn't want them to mess up. And then this is the next morning. I'm gonna take them out, so I'm taking all the clips out first, and then I'm gonna remove the rollers by twisting my hair in a spiral in the opposite direction of the curl. You don't want to pull them straight out. You want to follow a spiral when you take them out, because if you just pull them out, you're going to have a lot of frizz and it's going to rip your hair out. But yeah, you just want to make sure you're twisting them around, twisting the curl around itself. And that's how I removed them. So I had these in for probably like over 8 hours. Like I said, I did sleep in them. And this is how it looks fresh out. It's going to look kind of weird, but you have to play around with it once it's finished so that you get it to look like symmetrical and better than it looks right now. So right now I'm just straightening my edges with this mini flat iron I got from Ulta. Honestly, don't really like this iron because it pulls at my edges a lot. My sister has the Babyliss one, and that one works so much better. It's a lot smoother on your hair. And yeah, I definitely recommend that one over this one, so I'll link both, but the Babyliss is better. Now I'm just trying to manipulate it so that it looks better. This is the second time I've done this, and I added a couple more steps this time to make it look uniform. So I'm combing through the curls, and then I'm going to put my hair in a really high bun. So I twisted all of my hair around itself and then made a bun and secured it with a satin scrunchie very loosely. You don't want it too tight or you are going to get creasing. Then I went and finished getting ready, so I had the bun in for about 30 minutes, and when I took it down, it looked so much better in my opinion and more uniform, and this is also how I maintain my style at night. And yeah guys, that's basically it. That's how I mimic a blowout on my natural hair. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next video.